What's up, YouTube? This is Too Raw for TV. So this is funny. This is funny, right? So this is a recent picture of Rachel Nichols, a former ESPN personality, partying it up with James Harden and Joel Embiid. Because we know James Harden loves to party, and that's going to rub off on the rest of the team, and that's why they ain't going no goddamn where. You got Tucker and Harden on the same team, man, they ain't going nowhere. These motherfuckers gonna be hungover sometimes going into playing games. But anyway, Rachel Nichols' slutty ass was at this party. And as you can see, pictures were taken. But a part of me wonders if this was some, psychological warfare type shit going on. Now, I think you might know where I'm going with this, all right? So, you might remember when PJ Tucker left Miami to go to Philadelphia, he left a long message, like a farewell to the Miami Heat fans, and it was sort of long and protracted and sort of fake, like he had been there for 10 years or some shit. And Jimmy Butler called him out I think it was on Twitter, called him out and said, fuck you and Joel Embiid. Yeah, I brought him into this. So what? A little emoji like, so what? And he did not like the fact that PJ Tucker just up and left the team to go to Philly. Of course, Joel Embiid really felt some type of way about how things ended in Philly. And so a part of me is wondering whether or not Joel Embiid sort of pushed for this photograph to be taken to kind of send a message to Jimmy Butler, like, yeah, we fucking your bitch or something. I don't know, man. It could be just coincidental, but these NBA players, I do know one thing about them. They do some petty shit, and they love to fuck each other's like leftovers and shit, like undercover fruit balls and shit, But Rachel Nichols, of course, is a slut. Of course, you remember she was fired because of the fact that, she was caught on audio tape saying disparaging things about then former ESPN co-worker Maria Taylor, who has since left to go to NBC Sports, and about ESPN criticizing its diversity policy, insinuating that, Maria Taylor only got to where she was because of the fact that she was black, which is hilarious considering that Rachel Nichols got a lot of her opportunities because of who she was related to. You know what I'm saying? Her father, I believe it was a famous Hollywood director, and her mother-in-law, I believe it is Diane Sawyer of ABC News. So, you got to where you were because of that, and because in some instances, lying on your back, getting probed, or face down, ass up. So come on, let's be real about this. But this shit's hilarious to me, man. Yeah, I think it's some little signaling going on with this shit, man. But tell me what you guys think. Oh, yeah, and for those of you who are totally clueless as to the link between Rachel Nichols and Jimmy Butler, well, it's been heavily rumored that after that interview they had in the bubble in the finals, Jimmy Butler and Rachel Nichols fucked each other, okay? If you do a little research, Before one of those before one of those finals games, there was a security alert about noise coming from coming from a room, which ended up being Jimmy Butler's room. Reports of noise and a woman screaming. This woman screaming was rumored to be Rachel Nichols, but not because Jimmy Butler was attacking her. Well, he was attacking her pussy, but not her. So that's the rumor. Also, that same day when they played, that was that game, you might recall, where Jimmy Butler was just fucking exhausted. Like, that motherfucker looked like he was going to die out that motherfucker. He was so tired. And I truly believe this story because I have done that before a couple of times, stupidly. Getting pussy shortly before I had to go to work. And I mean, not an office job. I mean, manual labor type shit. And the shit damn near killed me. And the last time I did it, which I said I would never do it again, I had to call out the next day. But anyway, tell me what you guys think.